Hey, welcome to another episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. Jason's here for a back-to-back episode.
Hey.
We're doing a re-review. Henry and I reviewed this a few years ago. Good old Genesee Bock Beer. Love the cans on these.
Yeah, this is nice.
I love how it has the word beer in the name.
Bock Beer.
Yeah. It's not just Jenny Bock, it's Jenny Bock Beer.
Yeah, it's real retro. I bet this is probably the same label for
the
last like 20 years.
I think it's like something from the 60s or 70s that they came back into production. Jason was here when we did the Great Macro Lager Showdown last summer, and this won. It was the number. It was like far and away.
Yeah, this really was good.
So it's actually kind of a re-review for you. Or I guess that's a formal review. So we're using the Sam Adams glasses. Love the color on that. It's like a, burgundy, copper.
Yeah, it's very clear.
Yeah, clear. The head did come up to the rim, but it's kind of fizzled.
Yeah.
It is a lager. It smells much sweeter than your average lager.
Yeah, this is nice.
Especially coming off the Beast Ice.
Yeah.
It's
a little burnt caramel kind of smell.
It's kind of like in that Oktoberfest category, like toffee caramel. Almost like brown sugar. I mean, it doesn't smell like an Oktoberfest, but it smells like how an Oktoberfest should smell.
Yeah, well, American Oktoberfest.
Yeah, almost get like brown sugar or something.
Yeah.
It doesn't smell lagery. It doesn't smell like adjuncty. Like.
No, not at all.
I don't. It could be all malt for all I know. They don't. Jenny never says.
There's very little on this can.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's in Rochester, New York.
Yeah, you didn't know Jenny.
Oh, for some reason I thought it was near the college Geneseo. I thought that's why they named it this.
Oh, alright, so let's dive in here.
Alright,
cheers.
Cheers. That's nice.
Yeah, it's really sweet, but not like too sweet.
Yeah.
There's a certain temperature. This is actually better warmer. It's like an ale. Like you let it warm up. The more you let it warm up, the better it tastes, I think. I could probably drink this at room temperature too.
Yeah. I'd even let it sit a little bit because it is actually pretty fizzy. I haven't had too many Bocks, but I think this is probably a little more fizzy than I'm used to for this style.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a Jenny beer after all, so. Yeah, so kind of like what I said with the nose. A little bit of caramel, a little bit of toffee, and brown sugar too. I don't know if that's deliberately in there or if that's just how they got it to taste.
Yeah, it's got a little spice to it also.
Like what?
It just has like a kind of a spicy finish. Like starts out sweet and then instead of just cutting off, I don't know, get a little.
Probably the hops.
Maybe. Yeah.
It's not a particularly bitter beer. I'd be curious to know what hops they use in this. Maybe it's like some noble hop or something like that.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't guess. This is good. I can't believe this is a macro beer.
Yeah, exactly. It tastes like a craft beer. It doesn't taste like a macro. Yeah, I mean, it's just lacking like that overt like corn presence or rice presence. It doesn't have that green apple either.
Yeah, no, not at all. Yeah, this is actually, I mean, I've had it before, so it's not a surprise, but I'm surprised that a brewery like this, their other beers are nothing to go running about. This is...
Yeah, this is the best beer Jenny makes. And they even contract brew some beers, like Narragansett, stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
This is better than the whole Dundee line, too. Yeah, I usually get like a 12-pack when it comes out, Actually, this was canned, I think it said 350, 13, so probably around December 15th or something like that.
What's the 350? That's how many days?
That's a Julian day, so if December 31st is 365 and subtract 15, so yeah.
Very cool.
It's a pretty fresh can. And it's cheap. It's only $9 for a 12-pack.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, it's a toss. You know, it's a toss-up between this and Yuengling as far as what my favorite macro lager is. I might even go with this.
Yeah.
I mean, well, I went with this on the macro lager showdown.
I think everybody did.
Yeah, Yuengling was actually near the bottom.
Yeah.
It was like number 8 or 9 out of 12.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like a super complex beer, but compared to, you know, other macro beers, the complexity is much higher in this.
Yeah.
You're not just getting like corn, green apple.
Yeah. It's not even, maybe it's not even really fair to compare it because it's not an adjunct lager. It's a Bock, so it's meant to be a little stronger. I forget what the say the ABV is. I think it's 5.5 or something like that. It's not. It's a little stronger than most, but
It's probably on the 12 pack.
I have to look it up. What do you think as far as rating?
I like this. I mean, I'd be interested to see what it's like after it warms up a little bit. I'd probably give it maybe a 7.5.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's somewhere between, I think at worst it's a 7 and at best it's an 8. You know, it kind of gets like a little bit of like a bonus points from me because of who makes it and the style and everything. Like it definitely is a handicapped, you know. But yeah, I mean it's easy drinking. It's this is a good beer to have with like brats.
Oh yeah,
you know,
for sure. Yeah, typical German food would be great with this.
And actually, well, you could boil the brats in this and then drink it with brats.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Or any kind of, you know, German food like you said. I wish Jenny should make this year round. There's no reason. I mean, okay, so the Bock style is meant to be a spring seasonal, but Shiner Bock's year round. This is way better than Shiner Bock.
I don't think I've had that one.
You can get it now. So.
Okay.
All right, so we're going really long, so let's wrap this up here. I'm gonna say, you know, I am gonna be kind of ballsy here and say 8 out of 10.
All right, that's good.
All right, so thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Cheers.
Cheers.